Helen Hewitt. Director Fashbinder. Hi. Wabash, yeah, I've seen the news. Yes, sir. It's the assistant director. He wants me at headquarters now. Rain check on dinner. Sorry.
7:30.
So sorry. Hey, sweetie pie. I have to be there. You can get somebody.
How am I supposed to...
Yes, sir. I'm here. It's no problem at all. No, sir. I can be there in an hour. Absolutely.
The committee will be investigating the riot and the suicide of Michael Winchwood. You, as somewhat of an expert in suicide assessment, the point is, bottom line, we need you on the team.
Thank you, sir.
The other thing is, you need to know that Kershaw may be replaced as a result of the findings. So if you impress the committee, you have a shot at the vacancy.
You mean as warden?
That's what I mean.
So is this some kind of like an audition?
Well, of sorts.
Well, I'm bringing my tap shoes.
Look, Helen, I'm going to be straight with you. I know that everybody in the department acknowledges your talent. It's just that, well, some people feel that you're too much of a firebrand to ever really run your own prison.
Why?
Because you're not afraid to voice your own opinion. I suppose if you were a man, they would call it confidence. I know it's a double standard.
And it's because I'm a woman and not a Hewitt.
Oh, come on, Helen.
It's been 15 years since my father left the department. What he did wrong shouldn't be my albatross.
You're absolutely right, and I can assure you that nobody sees it that way. Although, that being said, if you're really interested in being the warden, it wouldn't hurt to go with the flow this time around.
You tell me the truth. You really think I can do this?
Oh, come on, don't be so modest. You've worked your bloody ass off for the past 6 years. As far as I'm concerned, you deserve this and more. How was your father, anyway?
Oh, great.
I heard that he was back in rehab.
Thanks for sending him over.
Hanging in.
Oh, we can make it work.
Tell him hello from me next time you see him, for an old colleague.
I will.
Hey, Bill, how are you?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Miss Hewitt.
Yes, hi. Sorry I'm late.
Jerry Marshall, Deputy Warden.
Good to meet you. Is everyone else here?
Yeah, they're all here. Like you said, you're late.
What's the official count?
Us or them?
Prisoners.
48 injured, 1 dead. That's Mr. Winchwood. Security cameras caught most of the ringleaders. Problem is, most of them were high max, and Walla Walla can't take them.
I heard you got a major drug problem here at Wabash. Not to mention the complaints about your COs.
More than any other men's prison.
You know what the real difference is between male and female prisoners? Just one more hole to hide the evidence.
What's up, baby? Come to me, mama. Hey, girl, you smell good.
Director, Miss Hewitt just arrived.
Car trouble, sir.
I believe you know Warden Reynolds and Ettinger. Everyone else, this is Helen Hewitt, Assistant Warden at Catering.
Thank you, sir.
As far as we can determine, the damage to the cell was done during the riot. That was the beating of Mr. Winchwood's corpse. He committed suicide at approximately 6:30 p.m. by slitting his wrists with a piece of glass. The subsequent mutilation was carried out by the rioting prisoners. Officer Hallowell found him dead at 6:45. She informed her unit sergeant, and Sergeant Diaz left the control center to confirm her report. We have yet to find a suicide note, but as you can see, there appears to be many self-destructive references in his paintings.
What about the graffiti?
Oh, that could have been anyone. Winchwood was despised by most inmates for his crimes against children. He knew that. I'm sure that contributed to his taking his own life. Winchwood painted every night to music, drove everybody else in the wing out of their minds.
So he had his own cassette player.
Keep your hands to yourself, Miss Hewitt. This is a crime scene.
Yes, he did. Why do you ask?
If he had access to a tape player, he may have left a recording.
Well, the state police are in charge of cataloging evidence. I'll make sure and bring it to their attention.
I need that by tonight.
I said I'd bring it to their attention. This prison suffered $15 million worth of damage in the night Winchwood died. A lost radio is not exactly a priority.
The fire marshal has determined that the blaze was set in the kitchen. The gas line was cut open, and that in turn caused the explosion. Now, as far as Michael Winchwood, the ME says that Mr. Winchwood's fatal wounds appear to be self-inflicted. Any other injuries occurred post-mortem as we first suspected.
May have been post-mortem.
I'd appreciate it if you'd read the report on your time, Miss Hewitt. Director Fassbinder, please continue.
I believe Helen is pointing out a gray area. The timing of Winchwood's so-called suicide. There's also a discrepancy in some of the statements given to us by Officers Hollowell, Geddes,
If I may explain.
Diaz.
These officers were trying to control over 800 inmates.
All the more reason to question their reactions.
With all due respect, Ms. Hewitt is the expert. If she's not disputing the coroner's report, I don't think we should either.
But she is disputing it.
Can you get social services to take pictures of Tina's baby? Well, if I have to pay for them, I will. Because I'm asking you to, Claire, that's why. Arthur. Yeah, sorry. Is Emil around?
How's it going?
Oh, fine. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I can wait.
Look, Helen, I wasn't trying to be condescending.
No, of course
It's
not.
just that I've done a lot of these inquiries. Until you've got more experience, it's best to just watch, learn, and listen. Especially in front of the director.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Go on, Helen. Speak your mind.
No, it's just that you asked me here because of my expertise, so I assumed that meant you valued my opinion.
I do value your opinion, but in this case, it's pearls to swine. Look, there is no evidence that staff or anyone else is involved in this. Winchwood's dead. It's not going to change. But if you play your cards right as warden, this will give you a chance to help a lot more than just one inmate. So let's not drag this investigation out any further.
Hello? Mom?
So you're with me?
Mommy? Are you there?
Yeah. Hi, sweetheart. Yes, I'm here. Yeah, I miss you too. Oh, you're sledding.
Winchwood's suicide. What a complete whitewash. Tell me, Helen, did the administration force Kershaw to retire, or did he fall on his sword to protect the bad apples?
Well, surely you're not suggesting the entire staff at Wabash is snooty.
Well, where there's smoke, there's fire, and in this case, there's both. I can't possibly believe this nonsense.
Not entirely.
Oh, so you do have a conscience. Thank goodness. I thought I'd lost you there.